Go to Home Inspections. Today is April 15th, 2024, and we're doing a sewer scope here in Ogden. We're at 3504 Orchard Ave. I'm sorry. So, kind of some important findings on the sewer line. First, I'm only pushed out 64 feet. I'm not yet to the city connection. I'm getting hung up on some sort of an offset or a blockage in the line. You can see that offset's causing this pipe to hold a little bit of water. An offset is where the pipe slips and then part of the lip of the pipe is exposed, and that can allow waste to get stuck and create a blockage, which could lead to a backup, just like my camera's getting stuck. Bottom of the pipe looks like there's a crack, at least what appears to be a crack. And it looks like that is transite pipe from what I can tell, which is a cement asbestos pipe or gravel cement. Looking at the side of the pipe right there, it looks more like gravel cement. You can see kind of that exposed aggregate, or a combination of the two. A little bit of a root there on the right hand side. When you have roots, you want to have them cleaned out proactively. There's a bigger one. Waste can get stuck on that, and that can create a blockage, which could lead to a backup. And then as far as the offset's concerned, really the only way to fix offsets is to dig it up and do a spot repair. Here's another pretty good size offset. You can see that that's causing it to hold some water all the way up to that lip, and then it drains fine past the offset. At a certain point, once you have several issues, you wouldn't dig up every individual spot. You would replace the entire line. At a minimum, I would certainly recommend getting the insurance on this line, and that would help offset the cost when it needs to be replaced. Looking at this area here, so this is a spot that I had a very hard time getting my camera through. As I pushed the camera out, I kept getting caught on this one spot, and I can't tell if that's part of the pipe or if that is buildup on the line. In either case, it made it very hard to get my camera through, and I think waste is going to have the same issue, where waste could get stuck on that spot. It's pretty rounded, which is going to help a lot, but if something gets stuck in just the right way and it starts to build up, that could lead to a backup. That's a spot I would also consider doing a spot repair on. Now we're transitioning to cast iron. I'm going to flush the toilet to help clear my camera head off. There we go. So this is cast iron. As you can tell, it gets real rough and rusty. For being cast, this doesn't look too bad for the age. You did have some standing water in this line, but it looked like it was caused by the offsets, not necessarily bad grade. So far, we've still got 15 feet to go, and it looks like we're starting to see a little standing water. So water's not necessarily draining anymore. It's just sitting here. You can see the waste kind of swirling around. Doesn't look like it's really moving out of the line. There's another offset, but this standing water is caused by bad grade, not the offset. You can see how the water level is above the line of the offset, and this is all underneath the slab of the house. And so to fix this area, if you wanted that to have perfect, proper slope, you would be breaking up flooring in the basement to be able to access that, and then breaking up concrete to be able to get to it. So that's a tough area to get to, very expensive in most cases. So just to recap, I wasn't able to see the very end of the line. You had a couple decent sized offsets. I would recommend at a minimum having the line hydrojetted to get out the roots, get the insurance on the line, but also I'd get the opinion of a drain specialist about making spot repairs or considering upgrading the line to plastic, since you do have some areas of concern. And then last thing, it'd be good to see if a drain specialist could get their camera any further out or locate a clean out outside where you might be able to see the rest of the line as well. I'm going to end this recording now.